students are also responsible for the making this sort of education system. 38 plus 2 years of academic experience. I would have given around 250 odd guest lectures across Karnataka colleges. From an officer category to I became a senior vice president in a company like Aequs Private Limited, and prior to that Aditya Birla Group. Hard work and willingness and determination were the key principles behind our success.
Right. Hi everyone, this is Rupa Shetty, your host for today, and I warmly welcome you all to our show, Just Another Day at RNSIT. Today, I have another wonderful professor who is going to share his experience and guide all the MBA students who are studying and who are going to take up MBA in the future. After completing his post-graduation, he started working as economic officer at RBI and he was assigned industrial development. So he worked there till 1987 and then he joined Tata Industry where he worked till 1989. After 1989 till 2024, for a span of around 35 years, he worked in the corporate sector. His final roles included serving as Senior Vice President and General Manager within the companies of Aequs Group of Industries. Over the last 2 years, he has been working with us in RNSIT as a professor of practice. And he's been guiding all the students with his experience and how to go about in the future. So join me in welcoming Professor Madan Mohan, sir. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
madam.
for joining me today.
It's a pleasure, ma'am, joining this sort of institute and having this podcast also.
Thank you so much, sir. So my first question for you today is industry and education insights, from a perspective of industry, if you can explain me.
See, madam, entire our education system has not really synchronized with what industry wants.
Okay.
What industry is looking is that industry ready students. That means the institutes basically or the education system should be in a such a way that the students should get all types of inputs what the industry wants.
Correct.
What we call that this sort of a system is that triple I's.
Okay.
That is the industry, institute, interactions continuously.
Okay.
These 3 I's are very important. Normally we teach, or when we are in the industry, when the new students, when they join as a management trainees, we say only your eyes and ears should be open always.
Correct.
But what was happening is that the 3 eyes which are there already, that were closed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
The interaction is missing.
Yes.
And the industry is missing. Only institute is there.
Okay.
And the institutes, they teach the syllabus maybe when 50 years or 60 years back, what the syllabus was taught in the universities when my father was a student. He was an economic student.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I started studying, similar concepts. And when I'm teaching now, again I'm teaching the same concepts.
Okay.
So, unless you bring the change, like for example, you take MBBS. In MBBS, what happens? You will study 4.5 years theory classes along with the practicals.
Correct.
That's from the day one.
Yes.
Okay. And 5th year, even though they have done or participated in various practical activities, on 5th year, that is as a house surgeoncy period,
Correct.
1 year they will undergo, then they will be as a full-fledged doctors. But unfortunately, in a social sciences or engineering, the social sciences means either humanities or the degrees like post-graduation degrees like MBA. This sort of a system is not applied.
Yes, correct.
Right. If you take primary institutes, because many times they will say that why certain primary institutes like IM or IITs or Tata Institutes or XLRI, why these students were treated as a premier students. The difference is, one is that from the students' angle, they will put so much of efforts, and it will be like system works like this: 2 days theory and 1 day field work,
Okay.
practically,
Okay.
and again 2 days theory, again the 6th day will be practical.
Okay.
That means they will be undergoing that sort of a field work based experience. That means from the first semester, from the first day to till the end of the semester, that is the 4th semester, they know different types of industries, how they perform.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, either you take organizational development or organizational behavior or marketing strategy or strategic management or sales management side or finance or even a conflict management, or if you want to know that in detail, for example, in HR management side, performance appraisal system, then rewards and recognition and compensation benefits, or you take any activity, including like welfare activities, all these things, before they join industry, they have different industries they would have experienced and they know how the industry works.
Okay.
Now, this difference, that means what it is making, the students are ready, that means our industry ready.
Correct.
And from the day one, they can start performing or working. And now you take the other students or other institutes where I'm not saying that whether the students are not getting that opportunity, right? It is both ways.
Correct.
The institute and the students, both are responsible.
Correct.
So, if you are touching the education system, I'm not sure that whether we can blame education system or students or the institutes which are running this sort of courses.
Correct.
Maybe as a society together, that means industry, institute and students and maybe all the stakeholders like parents, so that maybe like a society, all together should come together. Either VTU or autonomous institutes alone cannot decide the future of students.
Correct.
Ultimately, the purpose is that either this institute or you take any other institute, the purpose, the philanthropic view of establishing this sort of institute, creating so much of facilities, investing so much of money, there is a philanthropic view is there. But that objective, in real terms, maybe maybe person like Dr. RNSIT, maybe or wherever he is actually, whether he will be happy to see this sort of things. Like either why we say like Tata Institutes, whether sciences or fundamental research or social sciences or IMs. The difference is this.
Correct.
They involve. And you were asking that difference also. What is the students?
Correct.
Now, like you take the example of library. Okay? Our libraries never closes. That means it is a 365 days, 24 hours.
24/7 it is open.
And it continues.
Correct.
And we spent, even though now as a student, right, I spend more time once my classes are over in our library, okay, near to where our books are there, like HR management books are there, okay.
Okay.
And I don't see the students. Right, that means students are also responsible
Exactly.
for the making this sort of a education system.
Yes.
If we want education system to be successful, it won't depend upon the institute, right? It is students also are responsible to make education system successful.
Very true, sir.
That is where, of course, teachers. The one of the qualification is that academic excellence. Okay. They may not have the practical exposure because all professors may not be worked and would have come here.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
So you also need a balance. What is that balance? You need to have the certain academicians required fulfillment. Otherwise, whatever the theory part should be so good. And you also need professors like me, okay, with experience.
Correct.
That combination can be, and that sort of one is that combination, the inputs provided by the professors who are through academic excellence, who are teaching theory, and people like us teaching practically what happens in the institute.
Correct.
Synchronizing that, but not against each, what the academic professor is teaching and what we will be teaching. The difference should not be there.
Correct.
You will be supporting either theory or practicals. If I am supporting theory and the teacher who is teaching the academic side, that professor also should support the practically what happens, so learning from us.
Exactly.
So that way you can improve and you can have the better interactions and you can develop the students ready for the industry. That is whatever my experience and whatever the relationship which I enjoy with various universities and what the institutes, in autonomous institutes also, this is what I learned.
Okay.
And everywhere, including NVTU, I was propagating and I was advocating this sort of a system. So, throughout my experience, last 38 plus 2 years of academic experience, I would have given around 250 odd guest lectures across Karnataka colleges.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm also a member in VTU.
Yes.
Including some of the colleges, local colleges here.
Right.
My aim or objective is that we have got that opportunity to study in some premier institute. And God is great that He has given us so much of the wisdom to us. And I also know that what we are looking in industry, right? From an officer category to, I became a senior vice president in a company like Aegis Private Limited, and prior to that, Aditya Birla Group, and including the TVS. All this sort of a success for my growth, it goes to my teachers.
Right.
And the education system.
Yes.
These two, okay? And after learning so many things from the institute, from the industry, and whatever the bit I can contribute to or develop the students and share my knowledge, I will be, at the end of the day, I will be very happy person. After taking the premature retirement from my active service, to fulfill my passion of teaching is, the reason behind is that to share my knowledge of my whatever throughout my life, which I learned.
Correct.
And that is the purpose and objective of being me here in this institute.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
We are so happy and blessed actually to have professors like you here who can share your experiences with our students and make them industry ready.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, from your experience, sir, like you said, how you were made industry ready.
Yeah.
So, how was it when you were facing your first day, after your education, when you got into the company? How was it? And how will it be for a person who is going out now without the exact practical, experience?
Yeah. Those days, the commitment and the hard work and the willingness and the determination were the key principles behind our success.
Right.
For any person also, that is. Industry is not new, because by the time, in my case, I've seen the 5 industries experience, that is during the fieldwork days. I've engineering experience, pharma experience, then the light engineering experience, then service industry. That's how the things happens in a banking industry. That is what we call service industry, and heavy engineering. When I joined company like BML, that belongs to the heavy engineering industry.
Right. Okay.
Category wise.
Yes. Yes.
And the working environment is not new because I already experienced.
Correct.
And when I started working as a HR officer, that was my first designation in the BML. That's the public sector, one of the public sector, Bangalore based. Okay. And straight away, there was an induction for a week. And it was nothing to learn, basically to say, because already the concepts which we know.
Yes.
Then I was given the position of like HR officer for the systems development. And incidentally, systems development for any company is very, very important.
Right.
Right. Any system you talk means system here, what we talk is that the processes for any activity, even in a HR or materials management or in a production or in a finance or the PPC, you take any department activities, the process. That means making it systematically, like flow chart in IT, we call that like a flow chart.
Yes.
Step by step.
Step by step.
That was my. Then the second one was that to coordinate with the unions. Okay. All
that is very difficult, sir.
Yes, but again, the while studying that experience, you get it.
Oh yeah, okay. You had that experience.
That experience, every one of our students, we get that.
Oh, okay.
So again, that is not new. But what happens is that is as a student observing and learning how the unions behave, how the management behaves during the negotiations. If you take wage negotiations or incentive negotiations, here you yourself is playing a role.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And you have to be very cautious. Each word, what you say, it is very important, and you can create industrial problem also for the industry.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that way, the experience as a student helps a lot. And thereby, that is one more responsibility. Third one was, that time ISO 9000 was just entered the industry. I'm talking 1989.
Okay.
1989. Okay, 87, it came to India. And the first few companies, one of the TVS company, which got the ISO 9001 certification. And 1989, we started in BML, that movement, and they made me responsible for that implementation and training.
Okay.
Right. And Professor T.V. Rao and Uday Parikh, these two professors were teaching in Ahmedabad IAM,
yes.
HR management. Okay. And that time, we were, as I said, that I'm responsible for the systems development. So it was my responsibility, because at that point of time, the management took a decision that to change the performance appraisal system. And Professor T.V. Rao, Uday Parikh, I was trained under them, and that activity started, and we developed a new performance appraisal system.
Okay.
During 89 to 90 period.
Okay.
And they were the two professors from IMA and were the consultants for BML.
Okay.
And I had that opportunity to get trained. As it is, I was responsible for systems development. And here these two professors, well-known professors in HR management, and they are like demigods. Okay. Professor T.V. Rao, I am an excellent professor in developing the systems, especially HR. Uday Parikh also.
Yes.
And that made my foundation further more stronger. Then that's the third one. The fourth one, this apart from the quality, then in industrial relations, then the systems development, and PAS, this performance appraisal system, which is a fourth activity. And the fifth activity was given to me was to see the workshop side, whether we can train the people who are having a single skill. That means welder is a welder.
Okay.
Electrician, plumber, carpenter. You have a lot of that trades, what we call trades.
Correct.
That point of time, I was given the responsibility of streamlining the manpower.
Okay.
That is, that point of time we started applying lean management principles.
Okay. What's that, sir?
Lean management principles means if what activity, if 7 or 8 people are doing, how best way we can, by process flow, that means that's what I said, that I'm responsible for the systems also. Have to study that how from 8 people to how I can make 6 people to work.
Correct.
Right, that means workflow I have to make it.
Yes, yes.
Because I will be reducing 2 people.
2 people, correct.
That will be going against the union also.
Yes.
Because we cannot reduce.
So
number
challenging.
of people. Yes. And that's one. Second is that there is a subject and concept called industrial engineering and method study.
Okay.
IE and MS we say. That says that the work activity, how much work activity you are doing in 8 hours period. Even if you are walking from here to there to take some particular, for example, in case of welding, okay, you need to have the rods, okay,
Yes,
welding
iron
rods,
rods.
what
Yes,
we call,
yes.
right? And whatever the welding rods we have, you kept it or exhausted. Now you are going. I have to study how much time you are taking to walk up to there.
Okay.
How many seconds rather, okay? And you are getting back and you are starting work. That means your each of the body movement, I have to record it, okay?
Why, sir?
Because to say that how lean management works is that
Okay.
if 8 people work, if I am going to give for the 6 people that allocation, that means out of 8 hours, so if you can do properly in a way we plan it, you can do in 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Okay.
but you are taking today 8 hours. That means 8 people work today, 8 people are working, and I'm only reducing by 25% of the work activity, not work activity, time, and making 6 people to work. And at the end of the day, same output should come.
Correct.
Okay?
Yes.
That is the one.
Yes.
And the second thing is that still I am giving the 25% allowance for you because I don't want to reduce from 8 to 4. Rather, 8 to 6 I am reducing. That means instead of 8 to 4 I would have done, but still I am giving the 25% allowance to you because you are not adjusted to that sort of work.
Correct.
Then what happens to that 2 people? Because the union's question.
Correct.
So what we said is that if he's a welder, I will give training in electricals. Then I will make him as an electrician. That means the welder needs electrical work related work also he should know. That means because connections and other things he has to do it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now he depends upon the electrician. Through this, if he knows electrical work also, that means you have to really plan it, what work activity you can club with the person who is doing that sort of a work. A welder can be trained on electrical work so that he no need to depend. If electrician is not available, you will not get the electrical connection. If you are not doing the electrical connection, you cannot weld it. Got my point?
I got it.
Logically.
Yes, yes.
That means that 2 people is extra. In the same way, electrician, the 2 electricians who are there, those people will be trained as a welder. That means I'm using that 2 people also by training. That means single skill to dual skill.
Yes.
Dual skills are 2. And when I was there further, from single skill to dual skill to multi-skill. That means more than the 2 skills.
Okay.
Today, whatever metro you travel or rail compartment you travel is manufactured in this company called BML.
Oh, yeah.
So especially metro, because rail you may not be traveling now. At least you will be traveling in metro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, sir.
Right?
Yes, definitely.
And that is a contribution of the BML to the society.
Okay.
Okay, they are making it for money, but I'm saying that for mass transportation, that vehicle is manufactured in Bangalore, and for the Bangalore society, that is given.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So that sort of activities, that is my first experience. That experience I was there for 6 years.
In BM.
In BML. Okay. And I got accelerated promotion. Then I was made after 3 years. I was the youngest head of the department in the entire BML.
Wow.
That point of a time.
Okay.
And a person who has selected me in a campus recruitment was the same category, but I grown and I became equal to that person.
Okay.
So with that experience, I left the BML. I wanted to try and experience or experiment whatever my learnings in different organizations.
Okay.
Right. And thereby, I joined ITC. ITC, I joined as a manager, HR manager. Those days it used to be called. And their different experience. There's a process industry, and this is heavy engineering. And I not worked in similar type of industry during my 38 years. I worked always. I took it that as a challenge and start working in a different organization where I don't have the experience.
Okay.
That will be always for students. Even in the class, I advise them, work at least 2 to 3 years, learn work and challenge yourself.
Correct.
And through that, you will be learning or experimenting 3 to 4 or 5, 6 types of industries. I'm not saying that every 2 years you change the organization. No, I'm against that. But before you settle in life, at the 23, for example, if you are joining, you have a 7, 8 good years, right? And work in 2, 3 organizations, learn work activities in different industries, different work activities. It is not just HR is not the same across industries.
Correct.
IT demands different types of HR skills.
Yes.
Service industry demands a different type of HR skills.
Yes.
Engineering demands different way, and pharma demands a different way. Process industry demands a different way of skill sets. So to match or to understand that, you need to work, not for the change of industry.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Don't think that you are changing because of a promotion or money. Don't do that. Okay? And always I say that please see 3 Idiots and American, the dialogue.
Yes.
Right? Don't run behind the success. The success should follow you. Yeah?
Correct.
That is what the principle one has to follow. Right? I never tried for a job search, because campus recruitment, you get 3 jobs in the 3rd semester. And 2 jobs you can get if you want. Right? And I tried only the campus recruitment jobs and experimented in organizations, and finally settling in one organization for more number of years.
Okay.
So that is my advice to the students, and I also advise in a class. In my class, the 1st semester students to 4th semester students, don't be in rush to prove yourself. Don't be in a hurry. Relax. Understand what work activity you are supposed to do it.
Correct.
And be success in that. Then people will recognize you.
Yes.
You don't need to prove yourself.
Yes.
Don't be in a hurry to prove yourself.
Correct.
Or your knowledge. They are already there in the industry. Think that they are already elders to you and experience wise. They are seniors to you. They can teach you.
Correct.
Don't try to teach. You be a student. Don't be a teacher. Right? And with that experience, when you get confidence that you know different types of experiences, then you prove yourself that industry wants you or wants this sort of a skill sets.
Correct.
And that makes you success, not from the day one. At least you take a 5 to 8 years to be a successful HR or marketing or sales or finance manager or a professional.
Correct.
And that students, they have to keep it. And it is all through hard work only. As you asked that, my first experience too, whatever I followed in my life, not only me, across many professionals or many from the primary institutes, we follow this sort of systems. We have very clear vision and mission. Right. We will work not under somebody. In the initial period, we will work. Right. Once we learn work activities, the tricks of the trade, we say, that once we get the tricks of the trade, we will not work under anybody. And in my case, I was working under somebody as a DGM, somebody only for 3 years.
Okay.
After 4th year onwards, by God's grace, till I took the premature retirement, till such time, I worked only as the head of the department.
So nice.
Right. And in this process, I got a Best Manager Award, Best Officer Award, Best Executive Award, and Young Manager Award.
Wow.
Right. This is again, whether you are or your concepts, what you learn here, that's the base.
Correct.
Because all your concepts, fundamentals, basics should be very clear. With that knowledge only, you will be successful in your profession or function, wherever, whichever the organization you are working.
Right.
Otherwise, not possible. Don't underestimate the institute and the teachers who are providing you inputs.
Right, sir.
Forget about, for the time being, academician side or the professionals who are coming from the industry. Both, they add value to the student. And that type of a student is required for the industry today.
Yes.
And I'm glad the RNS MBA Institute is equally having, if not balanced way, but equally having the academicians who are excellent, they shown in their academics, and you have the professors of practice from the different industries.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And that balance you have to maintain.
Correct.
And that helps not just because for the institute alone to get any good name. The students will get you good name for your institute.
For the institute. Yes.
They will be your ambassadors.
Correct.
Right. And the combination of the professors is whoever has thought to take from the industry also is a very good idea. And it's not just providing a job for the people who have retired and who want to continue further service or something or experience. No, it is a good combination for the students.
Correct.
And in the interest of the students, whatever this sort of decisions helps. And it will be a right decision. Only thing is continuation. It's not just because I'm part of this.
Yes,
This
sir.
to come for this institute should have that vision.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And you don't need to worry to have that what sort of a name or brand name you are building in the society. Society means society at large in the industry.
Yes.
Right? The industry today, they come for the campus recruitment because of the quality of the students.
Correct.
And their contributions in the field. Field means industry.
Yes.
The more they prove, right, and that much brand name you are building. You don't need to go to the industry to advocate yourself as an institute. We are teaching all this.
Yes.
Our students will be the ambassadors.
Correct.
And they will be proving themselves. And that is why industries like London Stock Exchange, right, repeatedly why they come here, that because of our students' performance over the years.
Correct, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Similarly, any industry, right, whichever is coming repeatedly, that means what you should be feeling proud inside. That means our students are performing well.
Correct.
And we should get a good sleep also with that thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, people, some people will have confusion. Should I take HR, finance, marketing? So we have so many, students who are confused. After listening to all this, definitely they'll know, like, taking HR, it has, so much of scope. It's not only sitting in the desk and doing some work. It has so many other things to do also.
Yes.
So I think I had thought that, taking up HR, it's like you sit in one place and you do something, and that's the type of work. You hire some people, if they are leaving you have to do this. That was my thought, because I did not know what it involved. So after listening to you, sir, it is like, I think the students will definitely understand what exactly HR, after taking HR they have to do.
Yes.
So according to what you have told, I understand that we have a beautiful, vast library out there.
Yes.
So students should start studying, learn, go out there. You have plenty of books, take more knowledge from there.
Yeah.
That's one. Two is hard work.
Yes.
And then explore. Wherever you go, explore. Start learning new things.
Correct.
That is when you can succeed in life.
Yes.
So that's what I have learned. So yeah, we'll go to the next question,
Yeah,
sir.
ma'am, before that, as you said that, many students are having a confusion actually. I'll tell you for the students' benefit actually, the various types of functions. Like the first one is that one of the best and very critical functions, like organizational development. You take any bigger organizations, okay? Either Infosys or Tata Group or Aditya Birla or Mahindra, you take any bigger groups and you have a dearth. Today we don't have the proper students to work in those areas. Like organizational development has this organizational behavior. Then you have the performance appraisal system. There is separate teams works for 365 days.
Okay.
And there is so many types of performance appraisals are there. In fact, even though it is not part of my syllabus, but I teach them various types of performance appraisals. What is OD, OB, then training and development, welfare, IR, all these sort of things, including new labor codes. I touch and I tell them that because let them know.
Correct.
And there's a lot of opportunities. Actually, the bigger organizations, they will be looking for the bright students in these areas.
Yes.
You have a C and B, what we call, one of the example, compensation and benefits. That itself is an art and such a big subject. Because you will be developing, for example, Aditya Birla, we have 1.5 lakhs employees in a different category.
Okay.
1.5 lakh employees across the world, and 46 countries. We are spread over, and it is a $56 billion company, not million, billion. Okay. Our setup of OD, organizational development, is a huge department.
Correct.
Organizational behavior also, C and B also, learning and development, okay. Then welfare, then performance appraisal system, right? And the training and development is not just what we see in industry, okay, to fulfill some training hours. No, it's a very high level. Even at a vice president level, I have to attend certain training, like job analysis, for example. Right, I have to attend transactional analysis. Right, I mean, like that, even a president level will attend that sort of a program. You will be wonder that, the students, whoever will opt this sort of a specialization subjects, actually, not only they can enjoy while studying, right, because in depth of that subject, when they get opportunity to work in the bigger organizations, so I'll tell you that is a life for them. So my advice to the students, and also maybe I can say with liberty to the department and the institute also, to have this sort of subject a little more in depth actually, and make students different options, career professional options. And I will tell you, such a respect they get in the organization.
Yes.
OB, performance appraisal, C&B, welfare, and the retirement process. That itself is a huge.
Correct.
In a bigger organization, it's not what you see hire and fire. What happened is that I don't want to sound negatively. IT industry actually spoiled many of these functions. But if you take the core industry, manufacturing industries, they still want this sort of a this sort of a students who have studied or we have that knowledge. Right, and that gives the pride while you are working. See, any profession you should take that pride because it's your profession,
That's
right?
it.
And nobody can comment, right? Whether it's and this profession, no way it is lesser than any function. And my own experience, I am telling you that from the day one of my profession, which I started actually, always I demanded a professional liberty. Because I know what I had to do as a HR vice president, right? And nobody can teach me what is HR, right?
Yes.
So, for example, the system changed to some extent, but in a core industry, I will call the shots in finalizing the recruitment. Nobody else can. Right. And that is a pride you have to take. You should not be just, hire and, you want somebody? Okay, you hire. No, that is one of the activity.
Yeah. It's just
one of the activity. And we have a team to take care of that. Right. And after that, whatever the compensation, again, you have the team to work it. And only you have to sign it.
Yeah.
Right. For
Everything is filtered and it is coming.
Yes. So there's a lot of pride-taking functional areas are there within HR. So that is why my advice is to the students, explore that sort of options within the HR. And don't be behind in a particular function because I don't want to say any example. So, but whatever today's trend, I feel not in this institute, I'm saying that across the students, MBA students, there's a craze, like, not even finance actually, marketing, sales, these two functional areas.
Yeah.
And there will be greater disappointments and unemployment problems today, which they are also causing it. And it's one of the reason for your unemployment problem is this sort of a craze.
Okay.
Without understanding the functional areas. You have a beautiful finance function as a professional if you want to grow. And in a finance also, you have so many sub-functions.
Correct.
You have like a bills payment, bills receivable, right? It is not like a SAP, FICO. If you are learning a FICO, you will be, treated as a FICO professional within the finance, I'm saying.
Yes.
Right, MIS, you enjoy it. And P&L preparation.
Sir, finance is little bit risky, don't you think so?
No, that's what it depends upon the student's aptitude towards that subject.
Correct, yeah.
Right. If you don't have a good eyes for the numbers,
correct,
then you will not, whatever you say that, you will be forced financial professional then, in that case.
Yes.
If you want to be successful, that's what I said, that the vision and mission is very important.
Very correct.
Now itself, you should know that when you are getting up, you should know that in front of you, you should see on the wall that what is your vision and mission. When we were students, as a part of organizational development and as a part of organizational behavior, we were asked to give our vision and mission, what we will be after 30 years or 25 years.
Oh.
And that statements, every year they will record it. And we have, even now, we have a touch with our institute, with our professors. They will be monitoring our progress. When I have given At the age of 50, I wanted to be a vice president and minimum of 1,000 crores. So this was in 88, I made this promise.
Okay.
Right. When I became a vice president at the age of 45,
Oh, okay.
right.
Yeah.
And that point of time, Aditya Birla was $48 billion. I was said only 10,000 crores that time.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, 1,000 crores. Right. And when I became the vice president for the 48 billion US dollars company, that's a pride. And for your information, my own classmate was my junior. He was assistant vice president. I was a vice president.
So how will be the experience that your classmate is working under you? I don't know how he felt, but how was it for you?
See, madam, once we are in a profession, we are professionals.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Not my own example. I have a teacher who taught me in Tata Institute. Okay, I can take you can later on edit it because if you don't want the name, Dr. Santrup Mishra. Okay, and he was a gold medalist, he was a senior, and he was my professor. Okay, he was in Aditya Birla. Okay, as a president and director. Sorry, his own classmate is one grade below. By name Shashi, he is a Kannadiga. Okay. So, and for me, I was a vice president, and my own classmate, he's a AVP, assistant vice president. Outside my room, I'm not a sir for him. Okay, I'm not
outside the room or outside the company?
Outside room also. Okay. When we go for lunch, we'll go together.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yes.
But we are colleagues that point of a time, and also not except senior junior. Okay. He was there, and he was in Aditya Birla same. I was as a vice president. Then he was a AVP. In the meetings, he has to address me the way it demands.
Correct.
I'm no more a classmate of him.
Yes.
Not a colleague. I'm a senior colleague there. Yes, we are working together as a colleagues. Once I am come out, I have a different responsibilities. He is having a different responsibilities. Right?
Right.
But it will be strange. It takes some time based on our mindset. Right? And one more example. Still the person is alive. Both persons are alive. Okay, he was a BML. He was 2 grades above me. Even I can take the name. And he was a general manager. I became the chief general manager.
Wow.
Okay, he worked under me. So that is not the first experience in Aditya Birla. I'm just saying that.
Yes.
It's a strange. But you see, what is that you have to give the credit is that your commitment to the profession.
Exactly.
Right. And nothing can come, either senior, earlier days senior or junior. No. You have to give the results and I have to assess you and I have to decide even your performance payment and your increment. All these things, it is my duty and it's my responsibility. Right.
Yeah.
And once I am responsible for that sort of a thing, I cannot delegate it to someone just because he was my classmate. That's a more challenging because I should not be showing any bias or prejudice just because he was my junior. My classmate. Same way, my own senior who was a director, right? He cannot show also to me that I am his junior or 6 juniors working under him. He was one side, he was my senior, he was my teacher and the senior in the profession, in the organization. So for him, it's still difficult because he has taught the subject.
Yes.
Right. And he was on the gold medalist in the same institute.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And functionally, professionally, when he's working, he's my senior also. So in a profession, either their classmates or relatives, nothing matters. Okay, you can edit it. my own daughter works in the organization, same organization. I have signed the appointment letter.
Whoa.
Okay. No, right. And not even a single paisa extra I given to her. And the interview I didn't involve because it's not right for me as a professionally. My team selected, right? And till I announced, maybe after 3 years later, I was reviewing the team performance on the site, that is, Koppal actually, okay? And the team members all were there. And I was also, didn't have any intention to say my side that she's my daughter. And others also, she never told that she's a daughter of mine.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because it's professionally we are working. And based on the performance, I am proving myself. With that wisdom, I am there. And based on her performance, based on her capabilities, she is in that position. Right? And we are independently working. One day, what happened after review, I asked her whether you can come, we are going, I'm going home. Then people started asking that, VP sir jotege hogta idare.
Oh.
Then I realized, okay, then next day again meeting was there. And for 1 or 2 people, I said that, she's my daughter.
Okay. Till then, nobody knew.
Nobody knows.
Oh.
That means that is the way professionalism you have to maintain.
Correct.
Your work, you should not be recognized because of somebody. Your work performance, your abilities, your capabilities should decide or you deserve that position. Not just because of me that you should not be or my daughter should not be in that position.
Right.
When I signed the appointment letter, I told my wife,
It must have been very challenging, right, sir?
yeah, but that's what I said, that you see, it is not just because of my classmate, my behavior was like that, including my daughter. We used to go to the same office. I used to go in the Innova car from here to the office, and she travels by two-wheeler to the 5 minutes to the Kengeri Metro, or the first one, terminal, and keeps her scooter and takes the metro.
Okay.
And just there only the stop is there where the office is there, and she walks in for 4-5 minutes. She will be in the office, maybe 8:50, something like that. I may reach, because I'm going by the vehicle, around 9:30 I may reach. Right? Since what is important is here, it is not that I want her not to come with me.
Professionalism.
Number one is that. Number two is that I don't want to influence any of the colleagues' behavior towards her, or taking something that she's the daughter of VP sir and it's okay like that. No, because in the process, I'll be damaging her own personality.
Exactly.
And learning curve also.
Correct.
Right. So at any cost, me and my wife both are the advocates.
Okay.
Okay. My wife scored higher marks in the criminal law. And incidentally, in a class where we are attending, nobody knows that we are wife and husband. Okay, we both used to attend. And incidentally, I scored as a second, marks wise. She was a topper and I was a second.
Okay.
And the entire class was clapping. But nobody knows that we were the wife and husband. That means what is that? What you are doing, do justice to that.
Correct.
So all our MBA students, whatever the profession which they selected, let them do the justice to their profession. And by heart, they should take that subject. It is nothing less or more any subject. In the organization, you have the opportunities for every area, every field of work activity. What is required? Your professionalism, your knowledge. Apart from these two, nothing else matters
Correct.
in the organization, and to grow also. And this is very important. Each and every student should keep in their mind. And today, maybe with a sort of the sadness, I can say that sort of things are missing. And it is our duty as a teachers, we should tell them that what is right and what is not right. Even though they belongs to the Gen Z, we are belongs to the some other generation. But unless we fill that gap, right, we cannot able to touch their hearts. Because unless if you don't develop that chord, right, with them, then it is difficult to train them or mold them to match industry requirement. And students have to respect all the professors and learn from them whatever the best.
Exactly.
That is what my advice. No profession, no subject is less or more. Either finance, if you have a good eyes for the numbers, why not? You should try.
Correct.
If you have a good heart, you should try for the HR. Right? If you are a good and talkative person,
Then
you should
marketing.
sales.
Yeah. It
And
comes
if you are
from
having a creativity more, then you have the marketing.
marketing.
Right.
Yeah.
These are the things which you can keep in your mind. Creativity, marketing, no need to talk much. Create something to attract the people,
Okay.
to make them to buy. And the sales fellow will take over from there, telling that if a marketing guy creates ABC to make you to or tempt you to buy some product, from D to Z, the sales fellow will take care. Remaining 23 letters he will fill. Marketing guy, 3 letters he can fill. ABC is good enough.
Okay.
Creation. And making the people to attract why he should buy. Okay. And remaining D to Z, he will take care. Who? Sales fellow.
Sales guy.
If you are a good heart again, go for
HR.
HR.
Yeah.
Compassion, right?
Okay.
Understanding and knowledge. And you are good at numbers and analytics is one more subject. Earlier we used to call it MIS. Now that's called analytics now. HR analytics. So excellent if you have knowledge. Analytical ability. Thinking, breaking the things and providing so that you can give the future for the organization. Very high demand.
Okay.
In very high demand.
Okay.
Similarly, finance. Depends. Attitude or aptitude is very important. That's why maybe first semester onwards, if the children students get separated based on their aptitudes, and then teach them that subjects, and they will be successful in their life.
Correct.
Again, 3 idiots example. What your heart says, you listen. You will be successful if not today, tomorrow.
Correct.
And I believe in that.
Yes, sir. So, so many people who are writing PGCET, so after they join MBA, they will be having so many questions like what I have to take. So, I think you have given a wonderful example, eyes and, the person who talks and heart. So, now they'll understand, it was a very good example and very nice way to convey this message to them, sir.
Yes.
And I think after I spoke to you now, then I am understanding that students who are joining MBA in RNSIT, they are blessed to have such professors who are going to, teach other than their own subjects. They are going, higher than the way they are teaching. Higher than that, they are giving you information and they are helping you and making you industry ready. Right, sir?
Yes, absolutely.
Correct. So we'll go to the next question.
Yes.
My next question is, how case study approach is adding extra dimension, sir?
Case study approach, madam, gives a tremendous confidence to the students. All the case studies, whatever we take or we teach from the practical life, practically issues related to the industries. Okay. And one of the tool is for the students especially to experience when they join the organization, this sort of a problems you will be facing. Okay, and this approach helps them. That means when they join, the problems are new to them. Rather, they've experienced already in the institute itself, right? And I was insisting from the first semester onwards, the case studies should be there, part of that. And now the institute, of course, they're having this approach maybe from the years or decades. Okay. Since I am from the industry, I insist more because I wanted not imaginary problems or case studies. Rather, I insist on the real time case studies. All my case studies, whatever in the first semester to fourth semester now, each of the module, I develop at least a minimum one, otherwise 2 case studies, real case studies. Okay, that gives them that problem solving technique.
Correct.
Critically analyze, evaluate the problems. That thinking ability comes because of these case studies. How you are providing solution for the real life case study or problem. Now, second, it's not imaginary. That means you have the different ideas maybe. That also may be the solution. But the industry also would have found some solution.
Correct.
Following certain methods.
Yes, yes.
That is very important for the student to understand, oh, this sort of a problems will be there in the organization and we have to apply this sort of a methods or modes or approaches so that we can find the solution for the problem. And I always insist for each of the statement which when I make on the concept wise, I give the one practical example from the industry.
Very nice, sir. Very nice, actually.
And my other approach for the case study is that after preparing the case study, applying the all concepts of that module for that case study. Whatever the concepts I taught, all that concepts you will be finding in that case study. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two is that after introducing the case study, each student has to come there and then he has to explain each of the concept what I taught prior to the case study and explain to the remaining classmates what is that concept and how it is related to the problem, case study.
Okay, so this includes that theory and practical, what you were saying.
Yes.
Not, exactly going to the companies and getting the experience, but you are implementing it through the case study.
Yeah, why, the first one is absent here.
Correct,
That means
correct.
you don't have the opportunity to go to the companies to experience it as a part of the field work.
Correct.
What is the best I can do? I can take the real-time case study
Yes.
and apply what you are teaching. This goes to my the approach or steady approach of that Tata Institute, concepts and practical. Now, since we don't have that opportunity to go to the organizations, right?
Yes.
Now, what is that I can do? A combination of that together and a real-time case study and apply all the concepts and analyze it, and you give your own views in that case, how better way or how might we can solve this problem if you are in that position.
Correct.
This may be the 5 years back scenario. What sort of a new idea you would have given with based on your own experience.
Correct.
And that not only in a case study, I insist to the students while teaching, I tell them that have that approach in your mind throughout, not just for problems, for yourself also.
Very nice. Very nice. Actually, is it a group, activity that you are having, or is it a person based?
No, ma'am.
One person takes one case and he
No, not
works
like
on
that.
it.
The one case study, I will divide all the class, whatever the total number should participate.
Okay.
It is not, because what happens in a group activity, 2-3 people will speak.
Correct.
Remaining, they will be simply they will stand.
Yes.
So my approach is not that. I want every the student, not talking from the below the stage, on the stage, right? On the stage, they have to stand there and they have to take necessarily one point and explain and connecting to the case study and concept. And if there is any addition, he on his own he can add. If they are missing, I'm there to add it. Or I will ask the students to give the examples, remaining students.
Okay.
And further, if it is the 4 rows are there in our classrooms, okay. Each row from once that is over, I will tell the students to assess which row students presented better,
Okay.
right? Then they will say that to the first row, second row, third. Then I will tell that if you are saying that to first row, you are sitting in a third row, that means you are assessing yourself. This is self-appraisal. Okay, self-appraisal.
Correct.
You are saying that you are not presented or you are this row not presented, but whereas first row you are saying it is good. The way they presented it, I mean, concept clarity only, right? And for those people, what I do is that I carry chocolates in my bag.
Okay. Okay.
So for that group, for number of students, whatever may be the number, I give chocolates to them to appreciate. That means just to motivate them.
Correct.
It's not big thing,
Yeah.
but that appreciation goes to their mind.
Correct.
However, the small and you only clap is not enough. You have to even pat on the
Pat.
shoulder and say that you have done good job.
Correct.
And that makes, and one more thing for your students who are going to come, girls are the best here.
Wow.
Across the sections. All the 4 sections I have seen.
Okay.
And one more thing, I'm not sure that the madam is much more senior to me in the institute. If you see the rank holders board, you have more number of girls who got the university ranks.
Okay.
So, it's not that I am only trying to encourage girls. But maybe this clue, the boys, they have to take.
Yeah.
And they maybe, if they try to reverse this, right, what is happening at this point of time. Otherwise, the girls are best and they are performing very well. Even I am sure that even this time also, this academic year also, in a B, C, in all the sections, the girls are the toppers as of now also in the test, whether whatever may be the reasons, okay, whatever the abilities or capabilities and their performance and their participation, everything as of now, as of today, they're on the top.
Sir, after watching this podcast,
Yeah.
I think guys are going to take it as a
Maybe, yes.
competition.
Yeah,
And
they should
they will
take challenge.
definitely perform very well this time,
They
sir.
should take challenge and whatever it is happening like that, I will be very happy if reverses,
yes,
if
yes,
they reverses that one. And the boys, they have to take clue from this discussion where they are lacking.
Correct.
And they have to correct themselves. And any of the help they need, they can approach all our professors. They are the mentors also there. Professor mentorship is there and they can approach. And always our Dean Bojana sir and myself, most of the time I will be with him only. And other professors like Dr. Sharma and Deepak, Rakesh, Archana, all these professors who are available and experiencing in this field actually. And I can add value is that how they can correct themselves, where they are lacking, right? And my approach will be direct and tell them directly that where they are lacking and how they can improve,
Correct.
right? And there is a concept called RCA. Okay. That sort of a approaches scientifically, they can apply for their own selves and improve their own capabilities so that they can also get the jobs on par with girls. Also, they can compete with girls for university ranks. You see that board? Did you see that?
Yes,
Observe?
yes, I have.
You know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this case study is kind of a competition, like that they will definitely take it as a competition where they have to perform well.
Yes,
where
individual
they have to
as
stand.
well as a row.
Yeah.
That way it happens. Yes.
So yes, so having such good professors in our college, I think many people would like to join our RNSIT.
And one more thing I can tell you, madam, I think in South Bangalore, I've seen other institutes also. Maybe RNS MBA stands on very tall. And students, whoever will be listening or seeing, they should think twice before they're making because this is like a professional course.
Correct.
They should take a right and appropriate decision as a student, and as a parents, it is their duty also to advise. And for them, if there is if there are families who are not able to decide, I'm not advocating only RNS MBA. Whatever I've seen, like I would have, as I said, that I've seen a lot of colleges, right? The quality of education, what imparted here is much better. So if they have any sort of counseling is required, even before taking the admission, they can approach in the department any professor. They also can guide.
Yes.
Because the professors, because selflessly they work.
Correct.
What is good, that's why they are here. Right? If they are not good, they will not be here.
Yes.
That is a very simple logic for anybody who is here. Right? So on our own capabilities, we stand here today in this institute. So I want them that to take a appropriate decision.
Correct.
Parents as well as students. And take a appropriate decision so that you are providing a professional career to your children. And the children also have to think that we are taking a right decision so that our profession, our future is assured.
Correct.
With this, I want to say that thank you very much for the calling and taking my views on various issues, ma'am.
So like you said, before, taking a decision, before the PGCET or maybe after the PGCET, you can visit our college. There are counselors sitting out there who can explain you, and you can have a campus tour as well. And we have faculties and professors who can speak to you and explain how you can go about the selection and what we are offering. So you're all welcome to our RNSIT campus, and speak to our professors. And sir, I heartily thank you so much for taking time and coming and sharing your views and guiding everyone out there, students and parents and everybody. So thank you so much for
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.